The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon.
Yeah, so we'd pin it on.
Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
I don't think Jake. I don't think Sonia. I know there's been a lot of, oh, she doesn't seem sad, but that's not like, one, because you can react to grief in very different ways, but also not crying in front of a stranger does not equal murderer or murder suspect that no one. I mean, the obvious would be Desmond since they're looking for him. I don't think Frank, just because the... I would think that Joey dying messes up the whole plan of the fight. Which, I guess, if he thought that his fighter was going to lose, then maybe he want the fight to be called off. But why would he think his fighter was going to lose? And also, then you may as well just have killed said fighter instead of the coach. I think it's more likely to be Desmond O'Leary. Let's go with that.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
But also, if 4 people... Oh, we get to go through all of them. If 4 people come in and do said murder, then the only one I can think of that would... Well, I guess 2. I mean, I don't know what Frank's payroll looks like, but we know that O'Leary has, well, henchmen, essentially, I guess.
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy. Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing.
Well,
Never mind.
It's not that I think he'd be incapable, it's just I don't see why he would.
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an,
A well?
You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
It's a hard world out there, but I'm just one cat doing his job. What, really? I was doing a cool line. What? How dare you? Thank you, I need this for my collection.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep.
Don't...
Ah, damn.
Don't start, like, throwing math words at me. How dare you? Now, I don't know if examining him will, like, try and wake him up, because that's not what I want, but just to make sure we're gonna...
Ugh.
I mean, that's your own fault. Oh, you could probably see the footprint now then. I assume all the same places? Yeah, that sounds about right. The way it should be. I know.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
But didn't we already? Yeah.
Is that eye movement normal? He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Oh. Yeah, we can do that. Doesn't hurt.
See, there's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Poor
Are
pupper.
you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the
yeah.
poor thing.
Yeah, sir.
Do you
It's
know
not
what
about your
my
nightmares
nightmare is?
right now.
It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know?
What?
Anyway.
What is this dirt
Thank
you're
you for
dishing out on
letting me
people
know.
we don't even know?
And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Where would we find such a thing? Okay, first we make the deduction, so we're done with that, and then we look at our stats. The footprints. Oh wait, are they not? Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. The shoes.
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he
Yeah, I was
did it
gonna
without
say,
stepping in the
or in
paint.
different shoes.
Or in different shoes.
Okay, let's see. What is that? It's here, right? See how we're doing. How we're doing. We're less hard-boiled. Oh, and we're doing terrible at the lonesome part. Astute though is nice, I guess. So, I don't. Based on how we did last time, I wouldn't say swift is that accurate. Talkative, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, we're still profitable. We're still making bank, so that's all right. Now, where would we find his? Thank you. Cooties, yeah. The Scourge.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
I was gonna say I was never asleep, and then I remembered. Oh wait, I was. Assume. No. Yes, maybe. See, as I said, they're healthy. What are you? Oh. Presumably the system so they know which room to go into. What else do we have? Oh. Oh, hopefully you don't want me to remember all of that, because,
I'll take a pack of Morley's, please.
Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Hanson.
I was hoping you'd turn around and do it so I could swipe some stuff. Also, I'm not a Morley's guy. I'd get a Lucky Strike. Because that's like the only other old-timey brand I know of.
They ran several tests on
And also
Bobby
because
Yale
of the radio
last night
ads. It
after
turns out
admitting.
those worked really well,
Have the
even
results come in yet?
decades later.
No, I don't think so, Hanson.
They used to
I won't be able
sponsor
to read Yale's medical report if
comedic
she's
radio
around.
shows like Jack Benny and stuff. Okay, let me just, before we do that, let me look at things. Okay, so we'd really like that. Let's see what deductions we can make. There we go. Okay. Doctor, talk about surgery today at 12. I mean, I guess they are related.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Is that just a random... Yeah, I think that's just a random cigarette on the ground. Whoop. There we go. Now, where does this lead? Like,
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
Blacksad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this is boring.
surely he should not have a fight.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink, no vice for me. Smoking's dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone except mine.
What?
Are you sure about that? Not even one little vice?
Nope. Between you and me, when someone gives in to vice, it's because something's missing. Something in their life just isn't right. I've got a good wife, a good job, a good house, a good TV, and a good hobby. Sports. Well, watching them, that is.
But do you
What
have a
else do I
TV
need,
that
eh?
also has a radio?
Blacksad, vice is for losers. Man, I'm bored.
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
Well, I'm going back in.
Okay, so we can't Can't leave. Which isn't bad, because that just means there's less things to... less places to run to get lost in.
Come on, you've got Yale's report on the table. I can see it.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's that.
What if you show me Yale's report and I buy you dinner?
You're handsome, all right. But I'm not
Was worth
stupid.
the try.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Okay, so move so that the surgery is sooner so we can grab the report. How would we change the time of the surgery? Oh. I don't want to go in and endanger his life, so they'll do emergency surgery. That seems quite mean. But we can call the trauma department.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Oh. Well, let's try the other ones first, just to... Again, now we're doing the video game thing of going through everything, even though
Dunn's Jim.
maybe we shouldn't.
Sheikh Ostiumbi speaking.
Jake, it's Blacksad. I just wanted to...
I have work to do, John. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
What? We're not calling the missus. 'Cause we might still need Rhino and to not get our asses handed to us in a later fight. Donna? We have to. It's probably not a good idea, but we have to.
Hello?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess. I already gave you a clue. I know your name, so...
I don't know.
Maybe I know your name because we're family.
No way. My dad never calls me. My grandpa never calls me. My uncle never calls... Well, he does sometimes. You're Uncle John! Uncle John! I guessed it! Mom! It's
Aw.
Uncle John! I guessed it!
You got me, Ray. Congrats.
What did I win?
What do you want?
I want a gun! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang!
Ah. That's where they, That's where
Good
they...
guys don't carry
Get 'em.
guns, Ray. You know why? Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Oops, Mom's coming. Bye, Uncle John. Ray, is that the way you say goodbye to your uncle? Oops. Love you, Uncle John. Now go put on your jacket. We're late. Bang, bang, bang! What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Bang, bang, bang!
Everything's fine. Don't you worry about me.
I do worry about you. Especially when you tell me not to.
Oh.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment. I'll call you soon, okay? I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray!
Oh.
Hurry up!
Just,
have to go.
just one last thing. So, sure, we
Love you, sis.
just be nice and...
And I love you, little brother. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John. Bye, Uncle John. Bang, bang, bang!
Okay, here we go.
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the
Flawless.
operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me. These people.
Oh, should we not have mentioned the report? Because now it's not like easily reachable.
All right, now. How do I put this? I need something that you have.
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back.
So we just go back following cardiopulmonary resuscitation. 1943 Partinius or something. I didn't. It was too fast.
What? What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
Okay.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say
Here
that...
you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill, she's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far? All right, let her in.
Wow.
She's your responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
You hired me to find Yale. I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I see. Anyway,
now she goes,
you did your job.
That's not Yale.
I'll send you a check the day after the fight.
Yale is a chicken.
You can leave now.
What? I thought on the posters. Oh, those are old posters. You must have been confused. I guess we never mentioned exactly what he looked like. Excuse me?
Huh, no. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
Did I?
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
Oh!
No, no.
Why did you say that?
I wasn't fast enough.
Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
I took too long to read.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do
We know very
this.
well it's not
He was
empty.
a just man, and this is not justice. Shh. It's okay.
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Oh.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet.
Kicks it, it goes off, it kills Yale.
Come on, we'd better let him rest.
Oh, is this Chekhov's gun under the bed? It's gonna come in use later.
I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense.
Yeah, according to the stats, this is just barely profitable.
It's your life. As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes.
Please don't...
If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Sure.
I wasn't really listening to you. But,
thank you. I trust you to get that
but I am
ball
a
to
bit
the
of
end
a
zone.
vigilante, you know.
No. Are you telling stories about the great iron arm again?
One-man justice rocket. I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this.
Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
Ooh, a new deduction. It's probably best to do all of those as quickly as
The
possible,
investigation
just because
required
then
that I
there's
ask
less
Jack for a
options
small
to...
favor. Or demand it, if worst came to worst.
Let's see, what can we deduce? Mary's been Yale's report is signed by Dr. Ferguson. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale arrested his heart attack. Avery's vanished. Dunn's murderer had it all carefully planned out. I mean, I guess we could do just because they're like related. Because, well, doctor. Oh, thank goodness.
Huh? That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Uh-oh.